here with on 28th of June at Vivikenanda Public School in Hyderabad. This is the building which we have entered, and this is where we are now. Is actually what would have been a garden for a private house. They have converted this into a corridor, and this is the nursery where the teachers are teaching the nursery students. All the children are sitting. This is the typical classroom, and they have got their toys here, and they're all on the floor, and the small blackboard where they're all. You can see from their eyes they are very eager and soaking up all the material and the education what the teacher is able to offer. This is the lower LKG.
Strength is 30.
And there are 30 children in this classroom, and you can see they have little plastic chairs here compared to the children's school classroom where we have seen earlier on, and it's a much bigger blackboard as well. As you can see, the ceiling, this is also made of corrugated steel sheets, and they have got fans to keep it cool. This would have been part of the garden for this private house. They have imaginatively converted every inch, literally every inch of the space into a classroom or an administration area or an eating area or a lab. It is amazing what they have done in this tiny little space. Another classroom, class one, which is really literally on the corridor, and with a small light hanging from the ceiling. And you can also see the next door house, how close it is, and the wall, which is where the blackboard is hanging off from, is actually the compound wall between this school and the next door private residence. And you can see that they're all lined up in one row because they can't sit together, and it's difficult for the teacher to focus on from that end of the corridor to this end of the corridor and observe what the students or the pupils are doing. So this is really not the ideal location for a classroom, but they are trying to achieve the best out of these meager resources, which is very impressive. There are 42 pupils in this class, and you can see how small this room is, and they have managed to have a small ceiling fan which will keep the air circulating it, and you have one small window, and the teacher and the pupils, they're all, probably this is no bigger than 10 by 10 square feet, and that is all the class 1 with how many numbers?
42.
With 42 children being placed with their small desk, writing desk, and a bench where they share. Well done. And they are achieving good results to their credit in spite of all this cramped environment. This is the playground. Is about probably 20 feet by 25 feet. They use it for cooking, and there is a storage of drinking water, and there is a cooking utensils later on where they will be serving the midday meal, and the girls and boys, one toilet for all these 250 children being educated. What looks like a small area of playground, which has got really virtually next to nothing, but this is all what they have got. And the roof is converted into yet more classrooms by using this metal corrugated sheets, which is subdivided by the cardboards into several classrooms. And I think this is amazing what can be produced out of this school, with given a meager physical environment. I think it's the dedication of the teachers and the staff who work here is delivering these extraordinary results by having eager and dedicated children, and this is really amazing. This is a class 5, 5th class, and this is a slightly better improvement because they are actually inside what would have been the roof garden rather than the corridor, and they have 14 pupils here, and this you can see on the top what it says: education is the ability to meet life situations. So they are really being prepared for that in a very practical way. So they are being educated in the least possible expenditure and in a very cramped environment, but they are really preparing themselves for the life ahead. Thank you. Ganga Bhavan is 13 today. We wanted to be here, but she wanted something else. She wanted to give us a chocolate. I'm not going to advertise the company of the chocolate, what it is, because unless they give me some money, which I can give it to her. So this is thank you very much. This is very kind of you, and many, many happy returns of the day. And I do hope that you will achieve what you are going to. Yes? Thank you very much. Can you share this with the other children? And I will have a piece as well. Yeah? I was just inquiring about what kind of sheets the roofing is. I said wrongly earlier on, they are not metal. Some of them are plastic, some of them are metal, some of them look like asbestos, which we would not permit in our country anywhere near to, leave alone the children and the pupils are underneath it. I am not sure whether this is really, I need to investigate this further. Probably we need to help them to get rid of all this from the premises very, very quickly. If not tomorrow, it must be done today. Thank you.
Sambar and rasam, sir. Sambar and rasam.
That is locally it is called sambar, which contains some vegetables and lentils made like a soup. And this is the boiled rice with a little bit extra flavoring, and it is called fried rice. That's all what they're going to get there for lunch. This is their midday meal. Okay.
వాళ్ళ లైన్లో నుంచి పడిపోతారు మళ్ళీ కొద్దిగా ఎందుకంటే పిల్లల్ని పంపలేదు కదా అది